Hello? 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 Hi. Sorry, I've missed some chat because I'm muscless. Apologies. Much apologies. Much apologies. Off with your head. Oh, thank you, Pumpkin. Biddies! Yay, biddies! Thanks for the biddies, Pumpkin. So, there was a donation last night. It was a direct donation, and it was like £85. But I'm not sure. I think I know who it is, because I think it's the name on the email I recognise. I've emailed them, but I really kind of want to like thank them properly, because it literally happened as I stopped the stream. Because I didn't get any notification, I feel really bad about it, because they would have like donated and I completely missed it. I feel like a huge shitter. Hey, Iroquois. Thank you very much for the. Sorry, I probably realised the mic's peaking, isn't it? Thank you very much for the resub. That's really kind of you. Hey, Sage. Why won't Netflix work? Well, Iroquois, it's good, apparently, because the PC should be here tomorrow. I say the PC, I say the bits that I can finish off and then build the PC. This title is not available. What? That's weird. So have you tried reinstalling the app? Is this being a shitter? Yay! I know Iroquois, I'm so excited. But seriously, Iroquois, thank you for the resub, I appreciate that. Alright, let's continue. Yes, I don't know what time it's going to arrive tomorrow. I'm hoping, I thought I said anus of the hunt then, that'd have been a bit awkward. I'm hoping it'll be sooner rather than later. No one wants the anus of the hunt. That's how you have a bad time. Hey, Mr. Very. Oh no, what happened to your headphones? Hey, Max. Yeah, man. All good times. Oh. If it wouldn't make everyone here probably like retch and vomit, I would tell you what I saw at work today, but if everyone sat in for some reason that reminded me of terrible things to walk in on. Hey Holly, how's your back today? Sage, thank you so much, Sage. Another month of lootery under my belt. May it continue. Indeed, long may it continue. Thank you so much, Sage. I appreciate your 8 months of delicious lootery. Thank you kindly. They're definitely tough, Max. They're definitely tough ones, but I think you're going to enjoy them. There's a gribbly wolf boy up here. Ah, there we go. It is Iroquois. I see you resub there. Bits inbound. Taxes must be paid. What? Taxes, you say? What kind of taxes are we talking about? Thank you for the 6 months, Iroquois. Like I said, man, much appreciated. So thank you kindly. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Holly. Like we were saying yesterday, back pain is fucking wank. Like, that's back pain. That's back pain.avi right there. It's like someone giving you the testicle remover maneuver in the back. It's not good. Oh, Iroquois, thank you very much. Thank you kindly. Those are some lewd cheery modes there, thank you. There's no dolly bot anymore, because until they get the PC back, which hopefully will be tomorrow now, we will have dolly bot returning, but until then I must lewd you manually. Lewd! Hey Panky! So Iroquois, that's really kind of you. I haven't seen you in a bit, man. It's lovely if you jump back in and drop some sick old biddies, so thank you for that. Hey Fun Guns, speaking of people I haven't seen in a while, how you doing? dear God. I'm sorry, you overgrown testicle. Backs are real assholes anyway, though. You look at a back funny, it can really hurt you. It's really tedious. The only plus point is last time I pulled my back because of my tramadol, like it really hurt. Then I take my tramadol anyway for my head, and it just like it's like, oh, that works for backs too. That's really handy. Eat shit, Wolf. All right, we're going after our boy Amygdala. He's a fine lad. And because I ain't got PlayStation Plus, like, we can't get invaded. Just to make this a little bit easier. Yeah, backs are important to get sorted. This guy's a real dick. I see you there. Nobadokas. Come on then. Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. Bloodborne, not get wrecked-born. You know what I mean? Ah, he's not dead! He's not dead! Woo! Oh dear. Hello, Sean. I could have ended in tears. I thought he was dead. Do I have the cannon? I do, but I can't use it yet, sadly. Hey, Sean. What's the news about the PC? It's been posted. All the bits have been posted, so I should be receiving it soon. Quickly though, Jag, thank you, dude. 2 whole years of your absolute wonderful lootery. Jag, it has been an absolute pleasure having you for those 2 years, so thank you for your support. It's been a pleasure having you here and a pleasure to know you, man. Thank you. High five, dude. And Genesis, thank you very much. 13 months for you, Genesis. Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later. Thank you, Genesis. Honk for health, remember? Honk, honk. I'm missing a stream due to work. No worries, man. I'm just glad to see you again. So thank you again, Eric. You are the doctor. Kinda, not sort of really. Dr. Jason. It's close. It counts. It counts. Sadly, sadly doesn't mean you can treat yourself though. You still got to be, still got to be rescued. It's good times. Our doctors at our place are sometimes so bad at looking after themselves. One went on a bender. Sorry, that's don't know if that's mis-transatlantic communication issue. Went out on the evening, got really drunk, and they came into work a bit hungover, so they just saline dripped themselves. It's like, for fuck's sake. Thank you for the biddies, Noble. Thank you kindly for those. Imminent PC return biddies. Woo! Thank you very much. It's good to see you, Noble. Moogle! Lewd! Thank you for the 10 months, Moogle. That is very lewd. Moogle. I like the numbers after your name. It's very fine. Hey, Froggy. Right, let's pick up these then. Sorry, I was just catching up with chat there briefly. Ooh. You. Nope. There. Nope. Nope. I'm not entirely sure, Genesis. They swear by it, but it may, like, seeing someone like just like drip themselves, it kind of makes me feel a bit weird. When I was watching it, I was like, ooh. I have a split personality, said Tom, being frank. Hey, an oldie but a goodie. Thank you so much, Crab. 31 amazing months, dude. Thank you very much. Hey, John. Hey, Kieran. Thank you so much for that, Crab. Hope you're doing well, dude. Much appreciated. Always nice to have you here. Thank you, guys. Hopefully, not, like, let me just say one thing. I am greatly appreciative of everyone here keeping me company while my PC's been broke. Seriously, it really means the world. You guys have kept me completely sane. Like, I know this is pretty much the epitome of first world problems, but like, not having my PC was like just so incredibly irritating. Oh. Oh, nice. So I've been really grateful for having you all here. Sane in Bloodborne, I know. No, come back here. Come back. Nice, we tagged him, so that should... Yep. Oh, what a cunt. Oh, that is so sad. Anti-insight biddies. Definitely anti-insight biddies. There was no foresight either on my part there, as I ran out and got the baddie there. Thank you, Noble. Much appreciated again, dude. Thank you for the biddies. An anonymous gifter gifted something to Geppetto. Oh, well, whoever that was, thank you very much. That's really kind of you. Thank you, anonymous gifter. More like anonymous. I was gonna say like that doesn't really go. I was gonna say like anonymous generous, but it doesn't really work. Just very generous of you. Anyway, I was gonna do something really witty and cool, but just pretend I did. And let's say we did, and I didn't. That'd be fantastic. Thanks. Thank you, Pumpkin, and thank you for the bits again. It really is nice. Thank you very much. I know, Noble, I know. I just complete failure on my part. Complete failure. Yeah, didn't have his PC for nearly a year. Oh my god, that's just outrageous. Honestly, I've been out without it for a week, and I'm just going a bit kooky. This is gonna end it. Oh. Ripsy. That was so witty and cool, me. Oh, see, I knew you had my back, Moogle. I knew it. I knew it. Thank you for the bits, though, Pumpkin. Oh, look, stuff. What a gimp. Let's all laugh at the wolf for being stuck. Wait, where's my point emote? Where's point? Haha, you got fucked. He got stuck on a rock. What a shitter. I mean, who would get killed by a rock, am I right? Good work, Noble. Good work. Gotta teach that boy who's like, what for? Wolf can have Innsmouth. Yeah, seriously. They got the Innsmouth look to them. Naughty hand holding. Nobody here would ever die to rock, exactly. That's just ludicrous. I just watched a on a completely different note. Completely different. Oh fuck. Oh, that was lucky. Fuck. Okay, well. Anyway, let's not shit talk the wolf before it kills me. That was so close, holy crap. Ooh. Completely different note. I was just watching an Ostava video of alright, you stay there and think about what you've done. On Dead by Daylight, and he ended up in a game with 2 killers. And it was him and another bubba. It was amazing. Have you leftover titties? I mean biddies. Thank you. Thank you so much, crap. I swear there was something else here then. How do we get up to that big lad up there? This unit. It's so funny. Like 2 bubbas running around, he's like, come brother, we must kill everyone. Ooh. Where's that rock coming from? Oh, there it is. believe we filed that one under no you. Space Marines. Some really interestingly good news for a change as well, by the way, folks. I saw an article that said Square Enix. Oh, fuck you, Wolf. You fucking prick. That's so not canon. Yeah, please feel free, Pumpkin. That'd be useful. Rock incoming. Whee! Incoming!
Oi, matter! Ew! Geronimo!
That was a tad too late, but it's okay. The thought was there, Noble. You could have almost warned me. Thanks for the bits, dude. What was I saying? Oh yes. Trials of Mana sold massively above Square Enix's expectations, which is really good news, because we might get more remakes and new Mana games and stuff. 15 minutes of overestimation. My hubris knows no bounds, Genesis. No bounds at all. I haven't heard anything about Lovecraft Country, to be honest, Iroquois. What's it about? Thank you very much again, Genesis. And thank you again, Noble. Much appreciated for the bits, both of you. Thank you kindly. Given the old sun. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to do something really stupid a second. I've got these long, beautiful eyelashes and they've managed to stick right in my fucking eyeballs, so I need to go into the bathroom a sec. Wait me 2 seconds. Suck. BLB. Oh, there we go, sorry about that. No panicking needed. Just eyelash issues. Does anyone else ever have it where their eyelashes constantly stick in their eyes? It's just so annoying. Like, all the ladies at work are like, oh my god, your eyelashes are amazing. It's like, I would trade you, because they're really irritating. Two months fam? Thank you, Mr. Porner. Thank you for coming back and resubbing for a second month. The second month's always the biggie, so thank you kindly for doing that. Hope you're enjoying your emotes and I hope you're enjoying your watching the streams. Thank you very much, man. Oh yeah, mass kills. Eat shit, wolf. You know my suffering, dude, Bloom. It's bad times, isn't it? You know, if the game audio didn't eclipse your voice, you could be a great Ben by night. You mean like the dev of Night, but Ben? Hello, Yarnum. You're way past your bedtime. Hello, Vigo. Uh-oh. No, you... Can I even heal? Or is this instant death, regardless? I don't know if it's even possible to not get absolutely savaged. Hey Carl. I managed to just about lurch my way to the next tier of quest card, and I saw the tank. It's really cute, isn't it? I tried to take a picture, but then my PC blue screened, so, you know, silly. No! No, my biddy! You know what, fuck these guys, I'm not gonna go there anymore. This is a mistake. Yeah, that's the one we're talking about, Sean, it's the Lovecraft Country one. Yeah, it's same with me, Genesis, it's my left eyes. It's my left eyes, always. I mean, honestly, you know what I think? I think Boulder Boys are a bit useless. Just saying. Was that a rock noise? Are they following me? Fuck these guys. Right, anyway. My PC privilege is revoked. What? What if I get killed at 60 FPS? Is that acceptable? Oh yeah, Holly, I tried to re-download the Patreon files, by the way. It definitely didn't work, so I'm just gonna wait till tomorrow at this point and just check them out. I thought I was going mad, you know I said I downloaded them and they just disappeared, but they just didn't work. It wasn't they disappeared, it's just they don't let me download them for some reason. Useless. Well, I like 60 FPS. It's nice crap. 144. Bad mic and using phone for audio is an interesting comment. Is it terrible? Alright, let's see if we can perform the correct method of not getting wrecked here. Don't worry guys, we're gonna make it through the next boulder bit over here easily, without any problems, first time. Just you wait. Gonna Shrek these dimps. Oh, because I'm not online. Is the Bell Lady not here at all? Oh, she literally only appears when you're playing online. Okay. Hey, Frosty! Thank you very much, Frosty. Blood for the Blood God. More like Rock for the Rock God at the moment. Thank you so much for 31 months, man. That's 31 months in a row as well. That's incredible. Thank you so much for your support. Hey, Willow. Speaking of Twitter, I found out one of my online BFs has been saving your selfies. Wait, in a like, I'm making you a really nice collage kind of way, or in a sort of I'm being creepy kind of way? Please say it's the former. You think that might be weird, and I guess it is a little, but it also has me, maybe I should ask her out. I mean, if she digs it, and you dig it, then why not? Like, I mean, you know, right, so... Jesus Christ, evil squid. You know that, right, so... That sounds so more less of a sort of slightly, like, upsetting, but more of a sort of wholesome. I mean, that sounds like a go for it, dude. Any news? Yes, Frosty. I literally got the delivery receipt. I can't hear you over all the screaming. God damn it. Okay. Sorry, I said, come on, Tramadol. Come on, Tramadol brain. I said initially, is she making, like, a cute little collage of your, like, selfie pictures to like surprise you with, and I said that'd be kind of nice, as opposed to like sort of more strange hoarding. But then I said, I mean, if they're digging it and you're digging it, then why not? Like, that definitely sounds like a good opportunity to go like, hey, do you want to like, you know, catch? I don't know, what do kids say these days when you ask each other out? It's been a while. I'm old. Alright, Mr. Bro, no worries, dude. I blame the shrieking squirrels. Alright, we're just gonna form rolling. Deal with this guy. Oh god, the locals are reeing so hard. Hey Griffin. What do you want to put in the display? Do you want to play catch? There's a pickup line. I didn't actually, but I'd like to pretend I did, and that'd be awesome. Sorry, let me do it, guys. Unless Pumpkin can quickly jump in there. Yeah, sorry, Frost. Basically, Frosty. I don't know if you can hear me over the squid screaming, but the bits are coming tomorrow. I got a delivery receipt just before I started streaming. LGBT people like myself are incredibly thick. Even though we've been flirting for like a year and we ship our 14 characters together, there's like non-insignificant voice belief in our heads are like, wow, we sure are great friends. Yeah. It can be like that though. You almost convince yourself it's like, wait, we're constantly flirting, we're doing lots of other fun stuff, but it's just for funsies, right? There's nothing really there or anything, but I mean, so I'll stop rolling. One way to find out, right? The only time I've ever really been burned by something like that, and this is not to be a dick and put you off, sorry, but it just reminds me, is when a friend and I decided to go out years ago, and it ended up just making things a little bit weird, which is a bit awkward. Which is the only sad thing. But like, if you spend all that time like just flirting and having a hell of a good time, that sounds amazing, to be honest. I always upset locals, like my raison d'etre. Question, my work computer keeps needing to restart to complete updates. I set it to update restart. I'm not working, but when I come back to the office next day, to the computer saying it's updated and needs to restart again. Okay, have you got Windows 7 or Windows 10? Because on Windows 10 you can, actually I think on both actually, you can search for Windows Update and go into like the update settings, and you can actually see if it's successfully installed and downloaded the update and what's pending. So what it might be worth doing, Pengy, is looking on that update section and seeing if there's a pending update still, because sometimes the computer gets a bit stuck and it can't do it without you manually doing it in that screen. So it might be worth you quickly popping in and having a look. But if you let me know which one you've got, I can probably I'm pretty sure you basically go to the start menu and type in Windows Update. You should be able to find it. It should be literally Windows space update. And when you're in that next menu, you'll see what it's trying to do. Delicious Beppis. Also, thank you for the biddies. I know. Beppis opening sound is great, isn't it? I'm so angry right now. This fucking rocks. You don't have permission to access that. Oh, okay. Pengy, what you could do... Sorry, let me get out of this swamp, because you might not be able to hear me very easily. Let me just kill this whole with these. Nice. If you, in the command prompt, well, what you need to do, push the start button, and then type in C for Charlie, M for Mother, D for Delta, and it will load up a black and white text box. Can you let me know when you've done that? We call that liquid cooling. It's fucking legit. My CPU is getting cooled. But now it makes me sad because of my poor PC. Would anyone be interested in pictures and whatnot as I'm sorting the PC out tomorrow? Or does everyone just want me to like SDF you about the PC and just like do a stream on and just do a normal stream? Oh fucking piss. Shit. Okay, so what you need to type in, Pengy, is GP, that's Golf Papa, update, that's Uniform Papa, can't spell, Delta, Alpha, Tango, Echo, then it's a space, like an actual, just hit spacebar, /, then type the word force, Foxtrot, Oscar, Romeo, Charlie, Echo, and then hit enter. Right. So let me. I might consider. What do I want here? Don't need fire paper. I need sedatives. Where are my sedatives at? Cool. Updating policy. Nice. What that does, that forces through the command to the computer network that your computer's on, and it tells it, I want to get these updates. And if there's any updates waiting, it'll take the command to go, yes, I need you as a computer on the network to install this update. We're talking about GPU updating, Anna. So yeah, sorry, pretty much literally probably back at work. And what you need to do then is just restart the PC, and hopefully it will do its bizzo then. Oh, fucking winter lanterns. I'm gonna try and kill it really quickly. No. Shit. That was close. Holy shit. Winter lanterns are horrible. Couldn't quite hear you, but did you say pictures on your PC building progress? Yeah, I was thinking about doing some pictures while I'm sorting it out. I wasn't sure if people would find it interesting or not. That health though, I got very, very full. Oh, you little shitbag. Oh, 2 chunks. Cool. Oh right, Discord, sorry, I need to get that thing done. Apologies, let me do that right a second. Sorry, I got distracted. There we go. I need to stop that command being mod only. Sorry, I'll sort that out when I get my PC back. Beat you to it. Right. Where are we going? This way. La la la. There's another winter lantern down there, by the way, which is basically suicide. You win this time, Mr. Ween. Alright, let's activate the shortcut before we... Don't you dare run away, little shitbag. How do you all feel about giant gribbly squids in general? Hello, gravity. That was weird. Oh no, I missed it. Oh well. Oh yeah, Prometheus. Squid, I forgot about squid pregnancy. Like, sometimes you just don't want to be pregnant with squid, you know? On a scale of 1 to not being pregnant, that's pretty up there. I've never had calamari. Is that weird beastie trying to fight that other weird beastie? I'm gonna do this shotgun first. I can still feel my eyelash stick in my eye. What a jerk. Hey Ghost. Oh yeah, the movie. I actually really like the movie The Mist. Hi, I'm sorry, I'm now deaf. Fuck. Was that loud enough? Jesus Christ. Hey Alien Comedian. How you doing? 1 try amygdala or forfeit. Shit, what do I forfeit if I don't do it? What's my punishment? Damn, hand-holding bot is like getting the hand-holding on a like real mass go now. I forfeit my PC. No, please no. I need that. If it was easier, I'd say I'd give out like a sub every time I fuck it up or something. No, what, in Total Warhammer, Figgy? We'll get you a laptop, but it runs on Linux. Oh god, please no. Got enough Linux server boxes at work, gives me the fear. What do I do then? What do I do? We should probably rest and then go back and then deal with the Schlamigdala. Nice. Nightbot loves Noble. Nightbot and Noble have lovers forever now. Please not a MacBook either. Alright Arna, enjoy your getting swallowed. With blackjack and hookers. Acceptable. Do you know what I've missed the most? I know I harp on about it all the fucking time, but I really miss just chilling out in Final Fantasy. It's just such a relaxing game for me, and I'm just like... Oh, that's really unfortunate, Noble. I mean, how did that happen? Hey Dolly, goodbye Dolly. You ship Pumpkin with Dolly and Satan? Why Satan in particular? Oh, I thought I had chunks. Oh, I do, just not enough. Did I get any... I literally have none, what the shit? So we got blunt plus 9. Do I have anything decent? Skill scaling. That's no good. Oh, local Satan. Oh, okay. Yeah, pumpkin's fragile, don't stick her in a box. What have I got? I've only got 33 bullets? Oh, that's outrageous. When I've only got 20 blood vials? I might need to do some shopping. What I might do actually is quickly pop all my things and just buy loads of stuff. Has anyone seen Rosencrantz in the chat today? I think it might have been a donation yesterday. I'm still mortified that I didn't get a chance to say thank you when I ended the stream. I feel really bad about it. So I should better just buy shitloads of 45. Cool. Nice. Just keep us going for a bit. Pumpkins and Magdala. Please pity the poor bastards. Right, we want to go to the nightmare. No, I haven't heard anything, Clone. I was gonna say Noble, but then we were talking about Noble Baron. I thought it'd be a bit awkward. No, Noble. I haven't heard anything about the other Noble. Not yet. Got fingers crossed. It's the Californian fires, right? From what I understand. Looks very nasty. So, fingers crossed. He's sleeping. Wake him up. Ooh, what's going on? Ooh, I've just had a donation. Ooh, who was that? Thank you very much. Ooh, someone just did a lovely little donation. Thank you very much for that. Who did that? Sorry, I can't really easily tell at the moment because of the lack of thingies. Thank you very much. Sneaky donation is sneaky. Indeed. Very generous. Yeah, it looks like there's some nasty fires going on. Colorado as well, is there? God. Really, John. Well, hopefully it's all sorted. someone just did a lovely little donation, so thank you very, very much. There's definitely some sneakiness going on, but thank you. You miss living out in California, but you do not miss living out at California. It's like a weird paradox that has mood swings being uninhabitable. Yeah, right? Don't they have like crazy droughts there? Like huge amounts of time as well. I mean, it looks beautiful like on the it looks absolutely beautiful like on the TV and stuff, but like I bet it's can get quite like unpleasant there as well. Well, whoever did the donation is being sneaky, I think. So thank you very, very much. I just want to say that I'm very, very grateful. So thank you. I will reply to you via email later. Oh, absolutely. Please carry on, Squid. Yeah, I agree. No, that's definitely what I wanted to do. Thank you, Squid. Yep, that's also what I want to do. Sweet, good stuff. Let's take the antidote there. Excellent. There we go. Good. Alright, nice. Glad we got that assist. I've never really lived anywhere like super hot. I mean, I was in Alabama for a fair whack of time. And I was in Alabama in the summer. It was pretty cray. Hey Barrel, how you doing, dude? I don't know what temperature it got up to there. It was like 104F, I think, if I remember correctly. You miss going outside in December it being like 70 degrees. Yeah, like, I don't know, I'm trying to think. Right, if I remember right, 0 is 35, right? So, I don't know, it must be like, I guess like, last winter it got to like 22, 23F here? Oh, it was Pengy. No. Thank you. How did the PC go, Pengy? Any joy? Started some business economics, not being able to catch streams outside of weekends at least. Oh, how's the course going? It works now, fantastic. The good old GP update. Classic. Glad it works. Bullets, which is hilarious. Easy. Fucking 2, right? Full cheese. That was just unfair. That is the easiest I've ever killed that. I know. This fucking amygdala and bloodtinge. Amygdala is really weak to bullets anyway. Running a bloodtinge build is just like top kek, basically. Well, I'm not dead. I kinda... Okay, I'm gonna go back, spend my thingies, and then, spend my thingies from there. I wish IT would give you permission to fix your own computer. I know, it is a bit annoying, but, at least we got there in the end. If you ever find, it does that again, just repeat the process we did, and that should really suss it. Perfect the boss and get smacked in the face with a boulder. Call it now. Oh god, please no. No, we're going to very carefully pick up the rest of the items, and it'll be fine. We will not even die. We'll not even get hit by a boulder once. I'm calling it now. No boulders, no nothing. I'm gonna do a perfect run. Watch. Let me. Okay. Sorry, Dolly. We had to wake her up.
Well,
thank you, Genesis, for the biddy. So thank you kindly.
I must have drifted off.
Oh, thank you, John. Thank you very much as well. Thank you for the bits, man.
Very well.
Yeah. Even if you're not doing a Bloodtinge build like we are, you can very easily mangle Amygdala that way. It's really easy. Okay, so we're gonna go back up here, and we're gonna pick up the rest of the items then. So we want to go to very easily cheese. You mean it's not cheesy? Oh come on, you got to give me this one, Kane. How many times have I had to fight that legitimately, and this time I got to bap it really badly? Hey, Keel. My cheers are not working, Keel, because I don't have my PC, dude. Because my PC's broken. And the PC requires, basically it requires the PC to be on with OBS open for that to work. So that's why you're not hearing anything. Bloodtinge, in some ways, Bloodtinge is actually slightly harder. In other ways, it's easier. Also, do you guys see that? See up there on the rock? That spider with a face? Yeah, some of you know what that guy is. Others might not, but yeah, you can see him. Right. So, oh, I missed Mr. Wolf. Soul patches. What a prick. We haven't got the Chicago yet, actually. We need to go and do Canehurst, finish Canehurst after. So, guys, do we want to do Canehurst? What do we want to do, guys? Do we want to do Canehurst next, or do we want to do Yargle next? It doesn't matter too much, but like which ways do we want to do things? Oh, how's SGD keep going? Oh. Canehurst is great. Canehurst because it's cold. Are we needing cold right now? Go for the bloody crow. I don't think... Is the crow even there at the moment? When did he arrive? I don't remember, because I missed the event. I might not get it actually, because I might have missed the event. Because I forgot to go talk to, I forgot to go rescue, Eileen. Oh, you did 100 loot cheer, did you? Oh, sorry, Kiel. I didn't mean to miss that, dude. Thank you very much for the cheer. Much appreciated. You can hear the baby cry a few times there. You really like GDQ at home, feels very intimate. It does, doesn't it, actually? It's a lot cozier, I find. Like, don't be wrong, I do like the big halls and stuff, it is interesting, but it is definitely nice to see them just chilling out a bit. It definitely feels a bit more relaxed as well. GG easy. Alright, let's go. Tell us in your serious voice your computer did a whoopsie daisy. I'll try, but the microphone might not work very well. Ow! My computer did a whoopsie daisy. How's that? Dodge. And kill. Dodge, 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 dodge. Okay, let's keep going. At least it wasn't uwoos. How was that acceptable? Was that right? The Two Worlds one was very funny. The Two Worlds one was really good. I'm gonna try and run past Evil Wolf. Oh, okay, scratch that. Alright, let's go and try and kill this guy before he does this. Look at this Genesis, no boulders, moving fine. Perfect run so far. No. Take this boulder boy. Oh. Yeah. All right, we'll do that and go to Caden House then. That sounds good. I'm game for that. Oh yeah, get off my fucking rock, you big lanky shit. John, into the slot with you. Yes. That was too close. I got away with it. It's all good. It's all good. Castle Primehurst. Okay. I think ASMR Ween sounds way more sinister. Oh no, I'm sorry. I know. I'm looking forward to like talking like at a normal volume and not being drowned out by terrible flailing evil squid noises. Unless you guys like evil, terrible flailing squid noises, you know. I mean, I'm not here to judge. Oh, look at this nugget. Let's give this guy a fucking bibbity bop. Throwing boulders? Not on my watch, chum. I don't even need to come out this way, but I'm gonna kill him anyway. How much do I have to donate to have an entire stream talking uwu? 10,000. That's not bits, by the way. Stunning deep sea. Ooh, sloppers. Is there an in-game volume control? Not sure actually. Yeah, I can turn things down slightly. That might help. It's a little bit quieter then, so might not quite so drowny out. 10,000 subs at tier 3. Awesome. 10k's cry fee, gotta change the pricing. Oh, you're quite right, sorry. I better make it 15,000. Sorry. But you get a 2-for-1 offer. I'll do a cry of fear stream all in uwu if you do 20k in one go. How's that? Hey guys, come through. I must attempt so. I mean, no one will do it, so it's all good. I know, Mr. Vera, I didn't even think to even look, I'm just a bit useless. Maybe I am trying to seduce you, Kill. Maybe that's the secret. Maybe I'm always trying to seduce you. Oh, piss shit, cock, fuck, wank. Ah, completely forgot that was here. Okay. turned around. It's not looking at me. Please don't look at me. Stay facing that way. Come on, come on, come on. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, I unequipped my weapon. I unequipped my weapon before I did it by accident. Oof. Okay. That was fortunate. Oh, Jag, we haven't seduce off. Do I like bat my eyelashes at you? Delicious. We don't really want to go that way because that's the land of gribblers. Oh, Noble Baron! How are you okay? We were worried about you earlier, dude. You okay? And now apparently rampant wildfires. You're safe, by the way. Oh, good. You and these great people make me smile. Cheers. Thank you so much, Noble Baron. Oh, that's a big relief, dude. We're all worried about you. Really glad to hear you're okay, man. Oh, come on. Can you blame me? Psychologist thinks it's really creepy, right? Oh, very glad to see you're okay, Noble Baron. Really, man. That's a big relief. Three cheers for the both nobles! Yay! No, seriously, that's fantastic news. That's literally the best news today. Really glad to hear you're okay. Which is the best way to go? I'll just take the poison damage to beat it. Oh fuck. Really? Bleed damage? On top of that? That's a paddler. All the nobles safe, exactly. Good friggin' news that is. Yeah, it's not just people in there, it's the little, you know, the little helpers. The ones that grope you at the start, okay. Those little guys. Bless you. If you actually look as well, the Winter Lanterns' heads are also made up out of messengers. It's very creepy. There's another Winter Lantern in here, so I'm trying to avoid like the plague. I'm not sure where it is. It's around one of the corners, I think. I can hear it singing. Yep, we're not going that way, by the way. I got the Bloodborne art book, and you can see a lot of really cool details in there actually as well, which is nice. Can't draw ASCII boobs. No ASCII boobs for you, hand-holding bot. Oh god, that'd be so terrifying. Honestly, it'd be so cool. It would be amazing though. Man, I've been missing streaming Dead by Daylight and Hunt Showdown quite a bit actually, and just playing them in general. They're really fun games. Right, we're pretty much done. Let's just leave. Go to Amygdala. Then we're gonna go to the cathedral and see who's there, and then go to Canehurst. Yeah, it's basically a fashion catalogue, isn't it? It's really nice. I like it a lot. Do I have to start over in Darkwood? I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure. I looked earlier, and it looks like Steam Cloud's enabled, so it could be okay. But the thing is, I'm keeping all my hard drives, guys. So I'm keeping all the same hard drives, so in theory I should better just grab my saves, if worse comes to worse. Right.
Welcome home, good hunter.
Oh, thanks,
What
Dolly.
is it you desire?
You, Dolly.
Very well. Let me
Hey,
stand
Antar.
close.
How you doing, dude?
Now shut your eyes.
Sadly, Antar, I can't. This is as loud as it goes. If I talk any louder, it peaks really badly, so I have to actually talk a bit quietly as well, which is a bit of a nuisance. So I'm very sorry about that. I know it's not ideal.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
But this should be the last day of it, Antar, in theory, so... Deep Sea. Didn't we get stunning Deep Sea? Slow poison, rapid poison, 200. Slow poison, like, big one is actually quite nice. I actually don't need the echoes on particularly. I might swap that to frenzy resist. There we go. Cool. Could you lower the game audio a tad? I can turn it down one notch already. Let me turn it down another one then. There we go. I'll put it down to 5. There we go, that should be a little bit quieter on top again, so hopefully that'll be right then. Alright, let's just spend the rest of our echoes quickly. So I got 45, 59, that's 4, 18, yes, just get 18 bullets. Right, let's go to... Ah, someone's there. Alright, let's go have a look. Just one more night. That's the plan. Hey Anna, all go okay? I know what you mean, Genesis. She'd be like, "Can I murder you, but also have a look at you?" Hello, Mango. Good evening. Good evening. Right. Oh, just stretchy, stretchy. Okay. Oh yes, everyone's feeling a bit gribbly now, aren't they?
Oh, there you are. Forgive me, I'm a bit out of sorts. So, no blood today, I'm afraid.
She's not feeling too good. I'm sure everything's fine.
There you are. You're early, dear. Is anything the matter? You can always tell me. Mother will make everything better.
Oh, thanks, Mum.
What's wrong? Anything you'd like to tell me?
Yeah, I have a share of woes.
Oh my, you poor thing. But don't you worry. This will help you forget. Forget your troubles. Forget your cares.
Gribbly. So we can talk to her a few times actually. Old man's here as well.
Ah, your lies spin a web, but I see through your deceit. I did not learn from books. No. I learned it all with my
Yeah,
own
if you talk to the granny too much, she like leaves to go get more sedatives and gets murdered.
Ah, but I see through. I did not learn from book. I learned.
She no longer stands up when you come to talk to her. Hmm.
Oh, there's something wrong with me.
Delicious, delicious taxes. Oh, thank you, Divine. Thank you very, very much. That's really, really nice of you, dude. I will happily take your taxes, but this time without any murder. Thank you very, very much, Divine. Hope you're doing well tonight. Yeah, you can get the Gribbler Baby without hitting her. It isn't very easy, though. I'm gonna try and do it, actually. Probably morning sickness, or the equivalent, yeah. Rapid pregnancy sickness, I guess. No, it's alright, it's alright, Anta. Appreciate the thought there, dude. What are you drawing at the moment, anyway, dude? Yeah, the Lady of the Night is actually has a really bad time in general. And I feel very bad for her. Oh yeah, Santa's missing. All the kidnappers go back to Yargle, I think. I was asking what you were working on, Anton, but if you wanted to share, I wouldn't mind having a look. I won't be able to see very easily though. If you could tweet me, that'd be pretty good. Your work Wi-Fi's having a time today. Oh, that's annoying. Is it causing the stream to stop and start or something, Holly? No, I'm sorry. That's irritating. Yeah. We're gonna run into our one of our favourite ladies because I didn't do the quest line properly. In fact, I've never actually done it this way. I don't think I've ever fought it like this. So this is going to be interesting for an entirely different reason. Yeah, shut up, you two. Wow, rude. Get slain. Sorry, I'm just buzzing a second. Apologies, 2 seconds. There we go. Alright. Okay, here we go. This makes me a little bit sad, but we'll... Whoa! Drop that. What? Huh? I clearly got hit there. I should have taken damage. That was weird. That was very strange. Alright, here we go. I still can't hear you very well. Sorry, dude. You put it on your Twitter? Okie dokie, I'll have a look. Sweet, thanks, man. Here we go. Oh, look how badass she looks like this, though. Fucking terrifying. What's the implication here? She's gone like blood drunk?
hunters can resist the intoxication of the hunt. Look at you. Just the same as all the rest. The hunters must die. The nightmare must end. Only I can stop this madness.
Oh no. She was an incredible hunter, but she's definitely slow compared to you.
The beast cannot be stopped.
It's actually an interesting bit of design. She's a lot older than you, so she's also a lot slower. Ooh, okay, that failed on my part for a heal. There we go.
A hunter's blood for me. Your punishment is death. Death to hunters. Enough of this terrible dream.
I'm trying to parry her. It's a bit more interesting, but might justify it traditionally. Look. Don't do it, Eileen.
You monsters. All hunters must die.
Where? Where's my sad one? I need sad. We have prey. Oh. Oh yeah, that was yeah, old bloody crow of Cainhurst that got mangled. She believes we're blood drunk, a bit like Gascoigne. She thinks everyone else is a monster, which is a sign actually of the plague taking over normally, which is a bit sad. If I remember correctly, one of the first signs is that you start seeing other people as monsters. This town's finished. Alright, off to Cainhurst then. I spent lots of bullets, so we're just gonna refill. I actually didn't spend as many as I thought, but that's fine. They look like monsters to you. Cainhurst? 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 Eh? Oh, there it is. The crow set's beautiful. I don't think we got enough goo to get it yet. We'll get it after Cainhurst. The mad giggling, she got so upset about a failure, yeah. I think she feels that as a fresh hunter, the fact that she thinks you failed as well was enough to tip her over, maybe. Or she killed so many hunters. Potentially, like, because you didn't help her with is it Durger? Or is it, no, it's Henrik. I forget it's Henrik or Durger. I think it might be Henrik. If you didn't help her with Henrik, maybe she like loses herself in that fight because she pushes herself too far. I don't know. Quite spooky. Durger's chain gunman, that's it, yeah. Right, as long as I don't get hit by the spooky guy at the back, we should be fine. No, not you, Bixby. Volume warning, if I... Oh. Whoops. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Stop hitting me, please. Alright. You bitches be crazy. Yes, it's implied that, well, you don't see her again after the fact, but it's implied that either she dies herself, or that she's got some hope of, like, with blood. But she stays sane, which is probably best case scenario. With the nature of the dream, you die, you wake up. If you're dreaming, you die, you basically come back. If you are no longer dreaming, that's it. Just like everyone else. GG. You flub out, you're dead. I love Cainhurst, it looks so pretty. It's very Dark Souls, actually. Or Castlevania. Nice miss, dude. Bro, what are you doing? How does he even reload those things? I mean, Mikolash is a dream within a dream, right? Or something, it's really weird. Mikolash has been dead a long time. No, I'm waking up. I'll forget everything. I mean, he will because he doesn't have a body to go back to either. He did. A hunter is a hunter, even in a dream. I wonder if Mikolash would be so smug if you realised what blood you had inside you. Probably not. One thing I'm never sure of, obviously the hunters get different types of blood than the regular people, but I'm not sure if your hunter in particular has got something a bit special. Or whether you're obviously a young, very, very skilled hunter. I'm not quite sure. Hunters must hunt. Hey, Crispy. Who shot me there? Oh, you. No. 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 Stop that. Quit. Well, from what the implication I got, this is a bit spoilery towards the end. The implication I got is that with what's I'm not going to say what, but what's controlling things, if it doesn't get things right, or it's waiting for the right time, it just resets the night and keeps everyone in the same sort of dream state, the same loop, until it's complete. Yeah, 14! Woo! What class you going? Yeah, your hunter's researching pale bloods in particular. And the comics show what the pale bloods are like, in particular as well. The pale bloods are not nice. You were given those the first hunter had me. Yeah, exactly. It's the true old blood. Yeah, you're basically given the blood of a god. but like a real, like mega dose on top of that as well. That's the implication I've always got from this. Which is why your hunter is like an absolute walking wrecking ball. I mean, the other hunters are strong, but you've got a real nasty dose in you. Which is also, I think, what the implication with the wolf at the start. I think everybody's dreaming inside Yharnam, technically. I think this night of Yharnam is locked out from the outside world in a sort of a unique sort of way. Yeah, the blood is so strong it burns the beast out. Exactly. It's such a strong blood. In reality, it's obviously it's old god blood, isn't it? I think that's what it shows at the start. You know, your dose is so potent. The beast comes to try and take you like everyone else, but it can't, and gets pushed back. And I think that's why the messengers are so interesting in you as well. And also explains one of the endings, of course, as well. Did that man show his body to me? Hey Des, how you doing, dude? Hey Havoc. No, the thing that's controlling the Hunter's Dream and the Mentis Dreams are completely different. The Mentis Dream they summoned is the brain of Mentis, right? That's controlling that particular dream. Hey Raven Girl. Well, the thing is, Gurman is saying certain things and alluding to certain things, but you don't forget Gurman isn't thinking for himself, not in the same way. So the thing that's controlling the dream inside the Hunter's Dream, obviously, is something a bit different, which I again find quite interesting, and that has its own agenda, among other things. Please. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Whoa! Holy shit! Jesus, lady. Yeah, the different sources of blood. I'm guessing also, depending on which old one your blood come from, would be another assumption. Yeah, the fact your hunter. I mean, the one theory is your hunter's already ill and they're coming for blood administration. The other is you're researching pale bloods, so you come here with that in mind. I mean, you're already fairly skilled, so I guess the implication you're an outsider. You're some sort of hunter, or something like that. I'm guessing. The cries are very disturbing, yeah. I think the hunter version of the pale blood is potentially what we see at the ending. Hey Neo Combine, thank you very much for the 22 months. How is anyone meant to be reading in that library with all that noise? Yes, indeed. All that shrieking going on, never read any books. Thank you for the resub, dude. That's really lovely of you. Yeah, all the elder. Well, there's one particular elder, which I think is implied to be Odin, as in like Odin Chapel. That's the one in charge of the Hunter's Dream. Then you've got, shit. Then you've got Cos. And you've got, I guess, Murgo. Shit, I'm dead. I'm dead. Leave me alone, crazy woman. I mean, the only ones we see in the game that are guaranteed to be old, like legitimately old ones. I guess Ebriatus, though I don't think she's a full-fledged one. Murgo's wet nurse is. Um, obviously the baddie at the end. And the creature in the DLC. Yeah, there's four like there's four like graphic novels that have been collected as like a collection of trade paperbacks. They're all really good. God damn it. The Orphan of Cos, yeah. What's interesting is that the original traveling through that village, from what if I remember correctly, you know, we go through the fish village in the DLC, but the original people who went through there was German and Maria together. Which I always found that quite fascinating as well. So we're in the Hunter's Dream in the DLC. It's probably theirs, which I find quite cool. No, we haven't been to the DLC in this run through yet. It could be Raven Girl actually, yeah. The Knight's Garb. Oh, that looks interesting. What's that look like? Let's have a look a minute. Oh, that's quite snazzy, isn't it? That's quite nice. Yeah, Maria knew how dangerous that thing was. Why no sword spear? Because we've been doing the axe run this time. It's been pretty good. Been enjoying it. Maria was an insane hunter as well. Like, I mean, as was German. Doesn't scream knight, more like ceremonial knight outfit, I guess. Right. Where's the switchy switch? Is there a switchy switch? That's where we came in. Am I being blind? Or is it not in this room? Kaibi, thank you very much for the resub. 2 months as well now. Thank you very, very much for that. Appreciate you popping back in and resubbing. It's not. I thought there was a switch in this room. Maybe I'm going mad. Maybe there is not. Maybe it's outside. A Bloodborne 2 would be very interesting. It'd be interesting to see what they'd do with it. I'm guessing you wouldn't be able to set it in Yharnam unless you did it as a prequel, I guess. Who would you say is the best Soulsborne fight? Maria, German, or the dance from... Maria, I'd say. Maria's probably my favourite. The music and the sort of... that's one. Is it just... There's two, isn't there? Do I want to scrap for that? Yeah. The music and the sort of atmosphere, and of course the knowing how like lore burly that fight is very cool. You against Maria, and of course when you see Maria, you also you're like, ah, I see, which is very cool. I mean, Ludwig's also an incredible fight as well. Ah, I was by my side all this time. Ludwig the horse cock. Oh, nice. There's no cock like Ludwig cock. Send your moonlight into shock. Yep. That's how you get the bibbity bop. I thought I killed you. Look at he's sneaky there. Managed to dodge. What a jerk. Yeah, the Bloodborne lore is lots and lots of fun, isn't it? There's lots of real implications. Yeah, Ludwig can be a very, very, very difficult fight. Very, very difficult. I'd say Ludwig and the Orphan, probably the two hardest fights in the game. with Ebriat as a close third. Have I done something dumb? Yes, I have. I missed the ladder. Ornstein and Smorg is really good. I do, don't get me wrong, I do like that as a fight. Oh man, I would seriously love to play Dark Souls, but with a hunter. You'd just the absolute wrecking ball that you would be with the bosses. You'd just absolutely go and body a lot of them. There's probably a few bosses in Dark Souls that could not deal with the hunter, but certainly put up a fight. But it would just be such an absolute massacre. The dance is a great fight as well. Warm. Alright, let's go over here. I can't remember if there's any goodies over here or not. There's a mod in Dark Souls 3 that lets you have hunter weapons up, but I mean like lore-wise, like taking your actual hunter. Oh, nice one, DD. That sounds like fun. I'm not sure if there's any goodies over here or not. I'm gonna have a quick nosy. Oh, there's that fine chap. Let's beat him up. Ooh, very nice. No, falling off would still get you wrecked, that's true, Yoshi. Yeah, but it's a dex build on steroids. Again, the hunters are basically god powered. They're really nasty. Yes, exactly. The hunters are super powered. The Chosen Undead's pretty bow, but they're basically human plus with the ability never to die and keep going until they beat their task, which is very strong, and obviously a lot of willpower in that as well, which is really cool. But the hunters are basically just friggin' ridiculous. Again, the comics go into it a little bit more, but like the more powerful hunters are insane. Like Maria and German, you basically can't see them move. I mean, for gameplay reasons, you don't obviously see that, or maybe because your hunter moves as fast. Maybe they see it a bit easier, but like they do like Dragon Ball Z like fighting where they completely zoom around and it's very cool. Ooh. Ooh. You old wankers. No, yeah, I know the old hunter bone, but I mean like just generally when they're just moving around, it's just the fact they're really, really fast as well. I don't mean the actual old hunter bone ninja dodge thing. That is very cool as well, though. Yeah, the Crow of Canis is pretty close, I'd say, yeah. The hunters remind me of what the book Geralt is like in The Witcher. Like, where before someone could even draw their sword, he would have their entire, like, arms and legs cut off to pieces before they could even blink. Like, he's really fast. And the hunters would be the same. The hunters lug around these absolute ginormous weapons in, like, split seconds. They're really strong. There's always a lot of non-canon. Right, I'm just gonna bludge it. Ladies? That's not acceptable. Ladies? Ladies? Move it. Get over through. Isn't that the mark of the Varbud? Do you mind? Yeah, Geralt on the books is no slouch at all. He's really bold. Hunters, Lovecraftian, witches. That's actually not a bad shout, actually. A witcher and a hunter fighting would be very impressive, yes. Look, we talked about this the other night, actually. I really don't know who would come out on top between a Yharnam hunter and Geralt. I would go as far as saying probably the hunter, just because they're pretty nutso, but it'd be pretty close. Ooh. Unhunters basically witches already. Well, witches are they're mutants they're mutants made by alchemy with some minor magical abilities. They're very quick and very, very skilled. Hunters are old god-powered monsters that have a frequent habit of going like berserk. Actually, you know what it reminds me of? You know what it reminds me of? You guys know the anime and manga Claymore with the ladies? That's what it. I just realized that's what it reminds me of. Oh, a wig. Love wigs. Yeah, it's actually more like Claymore, I guess, because the hunters also have a habit of going berserk, just like the ladies in Claymore do. They work and they slay monsters and they hunt until they can no longer, and then someone else takes them out. A hunter of hunters, some might say. I actually really like Claymore. Good manga. I've got the entire thing. It's pretty good. Got a big box. Very nice. Yeah, exactly, Raven Girl. I think it'd be a really close fight. I think the hunters have a weaponry advantage, potentially with bullets, but then I would imagine that Geralt could probably block a bullet without too much trouble. So I think it'd be a pretty interesting fight. Oh, high five, crap. Well, thing is, Melosite, Geralt does it in a different way. Like, Geralt wouldn't just straight up fight Ebriatus. Geralt would be setting traps and reading about them and discovering their weaknesses and stuff. It's a very different kind of preparation that a Witcher would do. Yeah, but in a straight up strength and speed advantage, I think the Hunter has it. This is such a nerdy discussion. I fucking love this stuff like this. I always love like who would win between X and Y. It's really nerdy and geeky, but I love it a lot. It's like, would the Starship Enterprise be able to defeat a Star Destroyer? I love getting the conversation like that. It's good fun. That's true. A bullet is much faster than a crossbow bolt. That's very true. But again, Book Geralt would probably be able to block a bullet, I would say. Like, Book Witches are pretty nutso. Geralt is in Soul Calibur, which means he can wipe out whole armies in Fist 2B. I misread that. I was like, Fist 2B? What? Fist Fight 2B? It's true, actually. Geralt is in Soul Calibur, which means he's extremely burly. Don't fist android girls, indeed. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I mean, witches are kind of like superpowered Batman, aren't they? Whereas as a hunter, you're not really taking much preparation and like learning about your enemy. You're literally going in there and using brute force and super speed to beat the shit out of them. And also, you can see what like hunter blood does to people. Like, there's no real supernatural shit in this game. Like, the blood just the blood is so potent it can power corpses. I mean, that's pretty fucking hardcore. How do you think Priscilla from Claymore would fare in the army? She would absolutely wreck everything except for probably the top tier old ones. Like, Priscilla from Claymore is pretty OP. But then Teresa from Claymore would be able to body the lot of them without breaking a sweat, I think. A higher tier vampire in Witcher lore are really crazy though. I'm not sure whether they would. I'm not sure how a hunter would fare, to be honest. I think they could. I think it'd be a rough fight though. Nice. Take that, you gribbly old bastard. Like, this guy, he's a corpse, but he's just being powered by blood. Like, when you think about that, it's kind of creepy, right? better. We want to be close because he starts attacking us rather than at range. Shit. Stop the heal. God damn it. Stop that. Sorry, apologies for like not looking so much. This is a reasonably tricky fight. I got scammed. That was really annoying. I should have got both those bullets there. I was kind of counting on the fact that that would have stopped him. That's really, really unfortunate. That was really unlucky. I think I was just at a funny angle on the roof. Oh, that was really unlucky. That was my fault because when the first one missed, I should have dodged. But I was like, nope, the second one will probably get it. It was just unlucky. I was wrong. Rip and pepperonis. Alright. Don't worry, I think we'll get it next time. I mean, a higher vamp, I guess. A witch at higher vamp would have a hell of a bad time. They'd have to beat them up in the first place, which is tricky. And just like they can come back, so can the hunters. Like a dreaming hunter could just keep coming over and over and over until they die, and there's nothing they can do about that. Nasty. Hey Dan. Yes, the PC snuffed it about a week or so ago. Hopefully we'll be up and running tomorrow though with any luck. Yeah. Again, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's nothing in Bloodborne that's actually like magical. It's all eldritch and blood powered. Like again, Lugarius here, he's not like a magical corpse. He's just a fucking wacky ass old dude whose body is getting like puppeteered by the blood. Witches do have a healing factor, but not like the hunters do. They can take a lot of punishment. They can take an awful lot of punishment. But the hunters basically, the hunters are basically like vampires. They can just keep sucking health out of people. It's all scientific masquerading as magic, exactly. It's just like old, horrific eldritch creatures. Your hand-holding innocence has been taken away. Right, take two. Oh, thank you, Hinty. What do you mean he's got a lot? Sorry, psychologist not following you. Hey, JJ. I think where like a witcher would fall down is just how resilient a hunter is. Like a hunter can take a cannon to the face, inject blood, and it like again with the comics and stuff. Like I don't know how canon this is, but they can basically just regrow their missing bits like quickly and then just carry on fighting. And if they die, they just come back. It'd be pretty terrifying to have one of these fuckers after you, that's for sure. I mean, think, you basically just get almost carved in two. You jam, like, old blood right back into your leg and keep going. That is nasty. You would not want to be in the receiving end of that. Right, let's see if we can get over there. Okay. Oh, Jesus. I rolled straight into him. Absolute moron. That one was my fault. That was completely on me. That was completely my bad. Is it fair to say a Witcher would be close to something like Captain America? I don't know enough about Captain America actually. I don't know enough about Captain America to say one way or the other, unfortunately. Yeah, I got fucking Gandalf. I will try, Psychologist, I will try. We'll see if we can get this thing. The advantage someone like Geralt has, right? If we're playing to both their strengths, right? Let's be fair. Geralt would spend the time learning about the hunters, learning about their weaknesses, how their blood works, how they use that as their advantage, how the dream works. They're like Batmans of medieval time. They're going to spend the time and effort. They're going to spend the time and effort to work out how a hunter functions and do their best to stop them. I'm so annoyed. Fuck off, Ghosty. Fucking ladders, man. I fucking hate ladders so much. Fuck off. Oh, thank you, whoever that was. An anonymous gifter did a gift sub. Thank you. Conster, you can now spam delicious loots. Alright, Holly. Have a safe trip home. Thanks for dropping by. So Cap's peak human. In which case, I'd say that Cap wouldn't have a great time against a Witcher then, because a Witcher's like peak human plus S tier like enhancements. Yeah, I mean, again, I think we said in Willow. I think in a straight up Barney, I don't think Geralt will come off very well. Just he just gets severely overpowered. And that wouldn't be down to his fault, it's just that the hunters are OP. Hunters are bullshit, they're so strong. Okay, wait, Captain America can outsprint cars? Then yeah, that's pretty strong. Like, that's definitely more than peak human, right? I mean, even ignoring the hunters like bullshit, like super eldritch powers, like I don't know. Cap's peak human's actually super powered. Oh, okay, then that's a bit different, isn't it? In which case, he might be a lot of he might easily be a fight. I mean, I think if we're gonna like add this to the nerd conversation, I think Captain America will get pretty bodied by a hunter as well, mind you. Hey, Chaos. Who would be okay? Here's a better nerd fight. Who would be a closer fight to a hunter? Who would give the hunter a run for their money? Like we're talking about a 50-50. Who do you reckon? Oh, Alucard's super OP though. Wow, my health. Oh, come on, really? Oh, damn. That's pretty scammy. Useless. I mean, look how close I got to him the first time, and now I can't even approach him. What a jerk. That's true. I mean, but for the sake of argument, while he is a comic superhero, and whatever the writer decides at the time, I think we should just pick, I don't know, a Captain America and roll with that if we're going to talk about Cap. Because we could use that with anybody, I suppose. Which Alucard are we talking about? Probably the anime one. Yeah, isn't Vibranium, that's the comic thing, right? Isn't that indestructible? And if so, like an armor made out of it, yeah, they'd probably wouldn't, like, I don't think you'd be able to do much with that, I suppose, if they... But then, how would that Black Panther guy ever lose? Captain Werewolf from Helsing. Captain Werewolf from Helsing would get wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. He's strong, but he'd just be another beast to a hunter. Okay, how about this? What about powered suit Samus versus a hunter? What do you reckon? I think Samus would quite win that one. I think that'd be a Sammy win. Can I just ignore him? No, no such luck. No, Sammy's got all of her powers. Like, this is full powered Sammy. So is that Black Panther's suit? Is he completely invincible then? 'Cause that's a hell of a good suit. How Smash characters were fair in Bloodborne. That's actually pretty funny. Okay. That's a pretty fun chat then. Ignoring Samus, so we just talked about that one, Samus would probably win. What other character would be funny against a Bloodborne hunter from Smash Bros? Kirby. Oh my god, could you imagine Kirby swallowing a hunter? What would Kirby look like? Do you reckon Kirby would have like the... Do you reckon Kirby would just be... where is it? Do you reckon Kirby would just look like this? Like at the front? Like this, the hat? The hat and the collar? That'd be so funny. Oh god, Kirby swallowing amygdala, and then Kirby's like weirdly full of holes and has really long arms. Ugh. Alright, Noble. Ganondorf would be a pretty tough fight, probably, yeah. Ganondorf's pretty strong. What, Kirby Hunter? That'd be hilarious. I mean, I really like Kirby Bayonetta. Oh my god, that'd be a funny fight. Bayonetta versus a hunter. I mean, the hunter would lose because it's Bayonetta, but it'd still be a fun fight. A hunter versus a witch. Dante would absolutely rinse a hunter. Oh, Jesus. Oh, come on. Oh. big douche. Hannah-chan was hanging. She got superpower. She does. She has. What was it? Sugoi Dekai. Alright, psychologist. Take care, dude. Alright, I am probably gonna stop with attempting Legarius tonight because we're not getting anywhere. So what else should we do quickly? We're not close to doing anything else, are we? Don't think we are we? I think we killed all the optional bosses so far. I need to go grab some bullets and stuff. Let's go beat some people up quickly before we finish. Kirby would be so funny. Link, I mean Link's just a regular dude. He's a very, very courageous dude, but he's a regular dude. More or less with some minor magic. Let's see where we're gonna go. Central Yarnum. Let's go farm some blood vials and stuff. What's that, sorry, Pumpkin? Which face mask? What, for the hunter? I'd say the traditional hunter's the hunter's outfit. If you that. Mewtwo Psychic, that'd be an interesting one. It depends on how much psychic power would be able to deal with the blood, I suppose. Ooh. Oh no, Gilbert. Gilbert, no. Poor Gilbert. Wrist of pepperoni. Poor man. He doesn't deserve that. Catholic school nun. They're too hardcore. Nothing could beat a Catholic school nun. Guts would be interesting. Guts would be a really cool match, a cool fight. Yeah. Guts in the Berserker armor, definitely. That'd be a... I mean, to be fair, Guts in the Berserker armor is Artorias. So we know how Artorias fights. Hey, swinging boy, how you doing? Haven't seen you in ages. How's things? Scam. This turn's finished. Nice. Yeah, not too bad, thank you, swinging by. Not too bad. Thank you for asking. Alright, I'm off to eat. Have a lovely stream, take care. Take care, Noble. Thanks for dropping by, man. That's alright, swing by, thank you. Yeah, well, any luck, my PC will be here tomorrow. So that, we should start, hopefully, be nicely up and running then. We'll be back up to full steam. Oh god. They caught me mid-charge. Weapon at risk. Really? I have to repair? All those deaths, guys. Getting too bodied. Edward Elric versus the Hunter. Ed would get mangled. Ed's a very skilled scientist, but he's not quick enough. You gotta remember, like, perfect example here, Hunters can dodge bullets. I mean, look. Bad example because I got shot, but, you know, a good Hunter, if it wasn't controlled by Ween, would be able to dodge bullets. But, like, Hunters are insane. Like, poor Ed would get mangled. The stock ARG sounds amazing. Have I checked out Negative Atmosphere? No, I haven't had a chance yet. Again, no PC to check it out with, but when I get everything back and running, I will have a look. Greed, possibly, yeah. The Homunculi would be a pretty interesting fight. I've got a good one for you. What about Major Kusanagi versus the Hunter? That would be quite cool. Alright, mate. Yeah, she probably would get done on speed. Probably on strength too, actually. Sekiro versus the Hunter. The Sekiro guy will get mangled. Kusunagi's strong. She's really strong. But like, the thing is, right? I don't know. I mean, she is actually really strong. She is really, really strong. So, but she might not have the speed necessary. But then she's also mostly computer, so it's very possible she would. I think that possibly closer than we think it would be. I certainly think that would be a closer game than you'd imagine. A closer fight than you'd imagine. No way the bodies would put up an enemy boost. Possibly not. It depends, because again, if you got smacked by a hunter, it'd be like getting hit by like a truck. So it depends if your body can put up with that sort of punishment. I heard you say Gribbler once. I've been saying it for months to see you now. Gribbler's a great word, right? Gribbler is like one of my all-time favourite things. I've got everyone at work saying Gribbler too. And to gribble, and that's gribbly. I mean, you never want to be gribbly. When I saw something at work, it was extremely gribbly today. Definitely gribbly on the scale of 1 to gribble. Where we be in this game? We are about 2/3 of the way through, give or take. Skeletor versus Hunter. I love my boy Skeletor, but he would get absolutely bodied. Like, if I was to put, like, power scales, if you like, I'm not doing power levels because I'm not Dragon Ball Zing the shit, but if you're putting power scales, and we're putting people like Dante and Bayonetta as, like, SS tier, if you like the kind of insane, they can pretty much do whatever they want, especially in cutscenes, like, tier, then the Hunter's definitely sitting there as, like, A tier, like, in terms of nastiness. You solo the Justice League. Yeah, isn't it something like it's canon that the Justice League has a lot of trouble dealing with magic, right? And Skeletor's a sorcerer, so I can kind of see that. That's pretty fun. Lord Ender, thank you very much for the 6 months, my man. Thank you kindly. Hope you're still enjoying the streams. I appreciate you doing those delicious things. Thank you very much. Oh, you meant plot. So we have just broken the veil that is separating regular humans and their sanity, keeping people sane, and the Elder Beasts and the Elder Ones. So now regular humans can now see what's actually sitting around in Yharnam, and they've all gone fucking nuts. They just can't cope. And as that's happened, the veil's been broken, and the Old Ones decided to make everyone Gregnant who was able to be Gregnant. Your Hunters spared that, presumably because of their blood as well. Jesse Faden versus Hunter. Rip and Pepperoni Jessie. I like Jessie, she's fun, but she wouldn't have, I don't think she'd have much luck. Jessie doesn't have the speed. Actual Lovecraft Old Ones versus the Bloodborne Elder Ones. Ooh, what about though, on that same sort of vein, what about an actual Deep One versus a Hunter? I still think the Hunter would come out on top, since they're basically specialised in beating the shit out of those monsters. Yep, Rom's dead. I mean, that's the thing, the Hunters are basically anti-Eldritch special forces. It's quite a fun idea though. Hello, Ollie. Impregnation tag, oh no. Pretty much so. Yeah, the moon's gone a bit wacky. A very unnatural colour. Regular Deep Ones are not immortal, no. No, they're not. They're nasty. Not even Dagon's immortal. Not even Dagon. No stream from Ollie today. Is he not streaming later? Nemesis versus Hunter. Again, I'd say Rip and Pepperoni Nemesis. Actually, saying that T and G virus monsters get stronger the more they're wrecked, so it could actually be quite an interesting fight. Why are they making people pregnant? They're trying to birth another old one. To combat Murgo, would be my best lore guess. Where am I going to go to get some more blood vials? Actually, this is not too bad for her. Oh, we cancelled it. Oh, that's a shame. I mean, I'd say a star vampire or something, you know, like really, really nasty would be more of a threat to a hunter. Alright, Alien Companion, take care of yourself. Well, hopefully I might see you on Final Fantasy tomorrow. Hound of Tindalos, that'd be cool. The thing is, I'd say most things that are able to be killed within reason wouldn't want to get into a scrap with a hunter, since again they're basically anti-Eldritch special forces. Xenomorph would die, but the acid blood could be a problem. Regular guns can kill Xenomorphs, so like in terms of actual physical prowess, they're strong, but they're not strong enough to survive a whack from a hunter, probably. Endgame Vampire the Masquerade, Vampire vs the Hunter would get absolutely destroyed. The Hunter would get completely mangled. Vampire protagonist is 8th gen. You would not have a... They are so powerful. That's a good point, Crab, actually. Ollie, probably just then came up, he might just be chilling out or something. I'm sure Ollie will be streaming tomorrow. A herd of Xenos, yeah, the hunter would probably lose. What if a hunter was gregnated by a facehugger? Then dead hunter, I guess. Nothing you can do about that, right? Although the hunter dreams, they would die and come back, but still, not very convenient. Where else could I go? Oh, I know where we can go. We can go to the Channel Lane. Which one's SCP-96? A Xeno with old blood would be appalling. Good lord, could you imagine trying to deal with that? The Hunter Morph. Ooh. That's the one. Oh, the one that doesn't want people looking at him. He's indestructible though, right? So, Hunter would lose. 96 is completely indestructible, right? But interestingly, right, doesn't 96 scream and chase after the thing that saw its face, right? The hunter can't die and keeps dreaming, so 96 would have to keep trying to kill it over and over and over and over again. That'd be a right mess. Oh, hello. I've actually almost finished Mortal Shell Lord Ender. I've been playing it since my PC's been broken. I've been playing it on PS4. I've been really enjoying it. Oh, 682, the big indestructible lizard thing. The really grumpy lizard that hates everything. We take 2 steps back, the hunters don't exist in a dream. No, they have the ability to dream. Remember, they're eldritch creatures, right? They're eldritch creatures, so the dream is like another layer of reality that they can retreat to and recover and come back. But the dream seems to be controlled by bigger, nasty eldritch beasts, and they can seem to choose when a hunter no longer dreams, which is kind of interesting. Have you got a job on the side of Twitch? Yeah, I mean, I'm a partner. I'm a Twitch partner. Freddy's a dream demon. Freddy can do anything he wants, but the thing is, Freddy uses the nightmares of the person he invades. If Freddy invaded a hunter, could you imagine the horrific shit we'd end up seeing? Like the dreams of some eldritch god that's floating around in there. He'd have a terrible time. He'd probably just nope the fuck out of there. Well, I think with certain hunters that makes sense, Molotov. I think it depends on the blood. There's different types of blood that seem to do different things to different hunters. Problem is, it's all... Honestly, Molotov, a lot of this is kind of like... not a headcanon per se, but best guesses with the stuff we've got. You have to make best assumptions of what we can see. What happened to my PC? The CPU fan went, and it damaged the CPU and the motherboard. It's all gone a bit bang. It's not good. It's oh dear god. Oh dear god. Oh dear god. Oh dear god. Bloodborne, taking a leaf out of Lovecraft's book, is intentionally left mysterious, and for you to fill in the blanks with conversation like this. That's why there's no necessarily right or wrong. What we're discussing right now is probably exactly what Miyazaki wanted these conversations to be. It's a mysterious kind of thing, you know. You've got to make an assumption with your best knowledge with what we've got going on here. We know the hunters, we know the player hunter in particular is powered by god blood. We know that allows him to do certain things. But what does that mean about other hunters? How does the dream really work? You know, how does, I'm not going to say the name because of spoilers, but like, how do certain things happen because of this? It's fascinating and it's really interesting. Does anyone else have pale blood? I don't think anyone in the game has pale blood. I don't think. Hunter versus the Dunwich horror. Tricky. I could see that going either way. Hunter versus the Color Out of Space. Hunter wouldn't be able to fight that simply because it's not corporeal enough, I don't think. It's not really a thing that can be stabbed to death. Hunter versus the Winchesters. Oh god, who would get resurrected back to life first, Crab? Would it be the Winchesters or the Hunter? Who would get rescued by plot quicker? I'm not sure if Lady Maria's pale blood. I'm not entirely sure, actually. The comic shows what a pale blood child looks like. And they end up basically turning into some sort of horrific amalgamation of a human and then some sort of eldritch abomination. It's not very nice. They rapidly become not very human. I mean, it depends, Crab. Is it the season finale? Because if it is, then the Winchesters can't lose. They have the power of Carry On My Wayward Son, and you can't do anything about that. They get montaged, and you can't get montaged. That's just not ideal. Hunter can just deal with the montage. Hunter pulls out her blade, she's ready, and she hears, "Carry on my wayward son." And she just nopes out there. Fuck. Yeah, just bold hunter's marks out of there, just fucking nopes. Like, yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Bye. Could you blame her? Now here's an interesting question. So here's a better question. We know that our player hunter is super OP, right? They are ridiculous. They're walking battle gods. But what about Eileen? Eileen the Crow. She doesn't dream anymore. She only gets one shot, and she's obviously older. Like that would be that. that would be a lot more, like with some of the characters we've already talked about, that could be a really interesting fight for some of them. Like almost like a retired hunter, like an ex-hunter, dealing like still around. She's still very, very powerful, but she's not like insane as she once was. Bugs, we talking about Bugs Bunny? As in, yeah, what's up, Doc? Chosen Undead versus the Hunter. I don't think we did. Well, we talked about it briefly. The Chosen Undead wouldn't do very well. And that's not to like slight the Chosen Undead. The Chosen Undead's really burly and has a lot of willpower, but they just don't match up to a Hunter. Like, Gwyn, Lord of Fire, would last about 2 seconds in a ring with a Hunter. It's just like that's just the kind of shit that the Hunters control. Oh, I must have missed those 2 jumps. Let's go bap on one. I have to be honest, I really, really love these totally ridiculous, like, who would win kind of conversations. It makes me giggle. I love it a lot. I've never seen Hunter x Hunter, actually, so sadly I can't join in that little one. Krillin. I mean, a Hunter versus Krillin. I mean, Krillin would absolutely ruffle stomp a Hunter. I mean, any of the Dragon Ball Z lads would. Hell, I think Videl would be able to ruffle stomp a Hunter. Hell, Yamcha would be able to ruffle stomp a Hunter. Yeah, they're all planet busters. There's literally nothing they could do. I mean, in terms of power scaling, like a Hunter wouldn't be able to do something that could crack a planet in two. Oh, thank you, Pumpkin. Fucking Yamcha. I mean, even like, I guess even like episode 1 Raditz would probably body a Hunter, I guess? Like, thinking about it. Because of the way that power works in Dragon Ball Z, it's just, they would just like completely body. It'd be quite interesting though. Wow, rude. Yeah, Alexander Anderson would be quite a good point before he used the nail. He'd be good. That's one of my favourite things is Goku fucking being smug and getting shot and just fucking flat out ripping. It's like, what? He's like, Rah! Like Goku blows up like 8 planets just by sneezing, and then some fucking asshole shoots him and he just drops dead. It's like, That's quite funny. The Warrior of Light from 14 versus the Hunter. I think the Warrior of Light fairly easily, to be honest. I can't say anything further for various reasons of spoilers and whatnot, but I don't think a Hunter would be too much trouble for the Warrior of Light. But it's not for various reasons. That wouldn't be a very fair fight at all. Oh, we'll have a Demon Prince. That could be interesting. Demon Prince, that could be interesting. John Constantine versus the Hunter. Yes, it's so funny. Yeah, Frieza plans it because he knows that it'll work as well. It's actually really... People like hated it going, this is ridiculous, bad story writing. I actually think it was genuinely really funny story writing and kind of worked. Like, Goku is a known, like, he lets his guard down. People tell him time and time again, like, to be careful and not let your guard down, and he gets away with it for like 20 years worth of Dragon Ball Z. And then in the movie, he just gets fucking shot. And it's like, everyone's just like, for fuck's sake, we told you. Come on, man. What are you doing? You fucking bunion. The Helsing vampires would wreck a Hunter, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Hunter versus the bureaucratic system. Oof, that'd be a rough fight. Yeah, Goku's brain damaged, yeah. He got dropped on his head. He's got the derp. Vash the Stampede, is that, oh, what's that from? It's the guy with the red coat, right? Are the Hellsing vampires really that strong? Yeah, absolutely. Well, Alucard and Ceres are. Alucard because of all the souls he's munched, he's basically immortal. He's ridiculous. He can just pretty much do whatever. He flooded an entire city with like a river of blood or whatever. It's just he's just insane. And Ceres is like is basically his child, she's also pretty insane. Because lasers, crab, and I love that reason. It's just like, I don't know, just fucking laser just got him. It's just like, why not? Just, you know, some guy's punched him through an entire planet into outer space, he's fine. But some asshole shoots him from behind a rock, and he's like, and just drops dead. Shinoa, what was that? Was that like, Did I read that right, or did I miss? I swear I saw someone say Shinoa. Alucard or Shinoa versus the Hunter. Shinoa versus the Hunter. Tricky. They've got a lot of power. Like the in Castlevania, like Dracula is basically Satan. And Shinoa has Dracula's power, so that'd be pretty close, if anything. Again, Hunters kind of specialize in destroying eldritch creatures, but that would be a close fight, I think. Integra get mangled. Integra's hardcore, and I love her. I love her to bits. Integra is one of my favorite ladies ever in any anime, but she's human and get bodied. Kylo Ren can catch a laser. Yep. Kylo Ren's got enough sense to not turn his back on someone with a gun. Fucking Goku. I love Goku. I love Dragon Ball Z. I love it a lot. It's one of my favourite shows ever. It's fucking stupid though, and it's ridiculous. Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean in a swimming pool doing something embarrassing versus the Hunter. The Hunter just leaves out of shame. The Hunter just can't deal with it. The Hunter's cringing too hard and just has to leave. The Hunter versus the crushing waste of reality. Oh god. What about a Hunter versus that dream where you've gone up on stage doing a play but you forgot all your lines? That's the real winner there. The Hunter just can't deal with that. Just like, oh fuck, I don't know my lines. And then the Hunter realizes she's back in school, and she called the teacher mum, and is only she's in her underwear instead of wearing her school uniform. She's like, ah, and then didn't do any of her homework. It's like, ah. Then she gets called out of class because her dad is disappointed in her, but not angry. Fucking Nightmare Town. Jackie Chan with a vase. Oh no. Jackie Chan would just kill everyone. Oh god, the Hunter having to go to a 9 to 5. There's something very funny about the Hunter, like, gimped up with, like, crazy, like, strength, like, accidentally snapping 2B pencils because they can't in their 9 to 5 because they're really bored. And the teacher is a nun with a ruler. Oh god. Blasphemy! Psh, ow. Hunter versus a Nokia phone. Someone just throws the Nokia phone at the Hunter and the Hunter just blows up. Hunter versus the the Samsung Galaxy Note 7. Just blow them up. Oh god, the Jackie Chan cartoon was amazing, Emmy. I love that one. Yeah, I think the implication is they go home. Yeah, Griffin. They just go home and leave. Oh man, this has been a lot of fun conversation actually. I've been really enjoying this. It's very silly and definitely what I'd call like some of your more geeky conversations, but I really like them. It's like the one we had the other day when we were talking about who would win between Samus and a Space Marine. Night, Meta. Have a good one, dude. But can a hunter fight with Rule 34? I mean, I bet a hunter's been bummed by Rule 34 before, so I think they lose technically. Yeah. Oh god, yeah. Morning, Hunter. How you doing? Oh, is that Vicar Amelia around the corner? Yeah, she's just, she accidentally cut herself again, and she saw a bit of blood. Yeah, that'd be really depressing, wouldn't it, Crab? Goth girls? I mean, I guess the hunters are kind of gothy. That makes sense. They're not big titty goth girls, though. They're just, like, regular goth girls. Like, regular goth girls are good, like, bench press a bus. Hunter versus Link. Rip and pepperoni Link, sadly. I still think we need to see the best one we talked about earlier, which is the Hunter versus Kirby. Dude, 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 dude. Your goth girls can't bench press a bus? No, I've been looking at the wrong goth girls, obviously. You hit Link once, and you get the Link to the Past F noise. Alright guys, I'm going to stop here for this evening. So, with any luck, I will have my PC back tomorrow. And I don't know what we'll stream, if I can stream tomorrow. We'll see what we can do. But with any luck, everything will be back up and running. We will be good to go. And, you know, I've built everything. Everything, hopefully, fingers crossed, will go okay. So, I certainly hope to see you all tomorrow from a slightly better quality stream. And, yeah. It'd be nice to be back up to capacity again. So thanks for keeping me all sane over the last few days, everyone. I really appreciate it. So, and take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful evening, afternoon, morning, and I'll see you all again soon. All right.